Good afternoon, friends, and welcome into Gold Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. Home for a Junior Blue Hens doubleheader on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg to kick off this Saturday, January 21st. U12 AA competition to get things going today. The Exton Kings bring a 15-5-1 record down US 202 to take on the Delaware Junior Blue Hens, who are 3-17-1 in DVHL competition thus far in the season. James Witherite flying solo on the airwaves today. Josie Billett, our videographer, giving you the panoramic shot here at Gold Arena. At the top of the stands, well, maybe only 6 rows of them here at Gold Arena, so we can't get a whole lot of vertical perspective. So Josie will be dodging stanchions and watch out for flying puck advisories and other such things to bring you this game in pictures. But suffice it to say that we've gotten quite comfortable here at Gold Arena. Over the past months and years, and delighted to bring you 2 more weekends of Junior Blue Hens hockey, this one and next one, to bring our 2nd season of JBH coverage to its conclusion. It's all brought to you here on DAHN by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. Newly established here in the month of January, and they'll be open in February to serve your personal injury and workers' compensation needs. The Exton Kings traveling right to left in the first period. There they are, getting their final pregame instructions. Delaware traveling left to right. Will be backstopped today by Luke Johnson. Jackson McKenzie is in for the opening face-off across from Levi Narog. Between the pipes for Exton, it will be Calvin Maxwell wearing number 00. Drew Munro and the Crisco man, Justin DeCriscio. The officials for this contest, and the first period face-off is brought to you, as it always is, by First State Ice Hockey, committed to building the next generation of youth hockey players in and around Delaware under the philosophy of one state, one goal. Learn more about their classes, clinics, events, growing summer tournament program by visiting firststateicehockey.com on the World Wide Web. Landon Austin was trapped in the far corner of the Exton zone before the Kings walked forward up the far boards. It was Lennox Negron who led their attack, centering pass to McNutt, canceled out in the high slot the other way. He was slowed up by Bryce Hoisington. Hoisington gains a loose puck just inside his blue line. He's raced down by Landon Austin up the near side, but Hoisington continues to barrel into the Delaware zone. He centered the puck, but Colin Hoffman couldn't finish on the doorstep. And here Jack Jellick recovers for Delaware. But as soon as he did, the puck was taken away. A quick shot thrown in just 65 seconds into the first period. Here's the giveaway. It was stolen by Doherty. He walked in, but was denied on the welcome mat by Delaware netminder Luke Johnson. David Lavieri generates a breakaway from his own blue line. Tried to loft the puck over the shoulder of Maxwell, but caught the top of it instead. It was steered aside easily by the Exton netminder. Back into neutral ice we come, where Nate Babb trails toward the near boards, challenged by the forechecking Riley Berger. Lavieri throws this puck across in front of the far bench, and it's walked in by Shane Slaw, newcomer for this Delaware Junior Blue Hens team. His momentum carried him into the far corner, and Ryan Menzel takes the puck away. Cross ice feed to Berger. just off its line. On the back check is Alex Over, breaking up that play. Nate Babb behind the goal with some help ahead from Over. Directs play off ice. This will come back in icing with 12 minutes and 51 seconds to go in first period play from Gold Arena. Delaware Hockey Night is brought to you by the law office of Long and Greenberg, presenting sponsor of Delaware Hockey Night TV. And come February, they'll be available to represent you in your personal injury and workers' compensation cases. Grateful for the support of the law office of Long and Greenberg, who have signed on as well to present Delaware Hockey Night in 2023-24. And Exton, 2 minutes and 24 seconds into the first period, has gotten on the board. It was Lawrence Ayers. From the near dot, picking his corner to beat Johnson. And the Kings drew first blood as such. Ayers again slowed up by Austin at center. Good puck support lent by Martin. Give and go with Ayers. He shoots again. This one waffle boarded down and away by Johnson to the far corner. Ayers controls the rebound, leaves it behind the cage to Tode. Kwiatkowski protects the zone off a Delaware poke check. The shot from Whitmore was well off its line. Rebound contested in the far corner. Puck is pushed free to Brendan Albert in the near corner. He tries to play this forward to Morrison, but Martin, with some help from Ayers, protects the zone for the Kings. Austin generating space, clears the zone, gets the puck back to center before Whitmore turned it back in. Martin dumps in. Time for a changing of the guard for the Exton Kings. Albert up the near side. Tried to catch Exton amidst a change. Got a long shot away, which was paddled to the far corner by Maxwell. McKenzie recovers. Throws a puck across ice off the near boards to Mariana Del Gurcio. Del Gurcio hit Newark with a cross ice feed. Slaw couldn't take the puck away. And Hoffman carries it back into the Delaware zone. Hudson Simon fails to loft the puck free. McKenzie regains and carries it up the right dots to gain the attacking zone for the Blue Hens. The Hayden long shot was pickpocketed by Newark, who in turn headmans the puck to Hoffman after gaining quite a bit of territory up the far boards. Newark wins the battle for the puck in the far corner over McNutt. It's now tied up in the far corner, and Simon recovers for Delaware. Newark stays right with him, steals the puck right back. Simon's backhand advances the puck to McNutt up the far boards, and McNutt carries this beyond center before headmanning it to Jackson McKenzie. A long shot from him. Bounces to the near corner. Looked like Maxwell got a piece of it too. And a stretch pass out from a pack of players in the corner. Evades the reach of Hoffman. Slaw recovers for the Blue Hens. Couldn't carry him the puck clear though, as Hoisington maintained the near point. Hoisington winds up with a slap shot from the left point. Johnson stepped up to the edge of the crease for the save. Opposite side, Del Gurcio protects attacking territory for the Exton Kings, who 5.5 minutes into the first of 3 15-minute periods lead the Delaware Junior Blue Hens 1-0. Hoffman's centering pass was intended for Negron, but taken away by McNutt and carried back up ice. Nate Babb could not protect the right point. His momentum carries him back into the neutral zone. He waits for everyone to tag up. And now the Kings emerge with a 2-on-2. Tode and Martin credited with the assists on the Lawrence Ayers goal at 2:24 in the first period. The lone goal of the contest to this point. Doherty to Voigt, centering pass high intended for Farrell was taken away by Kurtz, who heads a 2-on-1. He got a shot away from 15 feet, but a pad save by Maxwell steers play to the far side. Babb recovers at center. Everybody tags up for the Blue Hens. Trying to messel through traffic is Jack Jellick, but he was kept in neutral territory by the pressure of Cole Doherty. 2-on-2 the other way, centering pass to Berger, set up by Ayers. That shot was blockered high and away by Johnson, but the follow-up is good. So the Exton Kings have gotten a second coming up to midway in the first period. Perseverance from Riley Berger. Earning him his second Kings goal, his first of the game. And Lawrence Ayers gets an assist. So he's had a hand in both Kings goals to this point. Austin ricochets the puck up the far boards. Austin trailing the play, gains it himself. Works it as far as the Exton blue line before Ayers brings it back in up the near side for the Kings. Centering pass beyond Tode's reach. Ends up in the corner. Tode chases the puck down. Point blank shot came from Martin just inside the near dot. Johnson with the save. Austin clears. Joseph Bruce pursues the puck through neutral territory, but it's rifled back off the near wall by Logan Kwiatkowski. And the Kings reset briefly before Broadbent emerged the other direction. Headman pass well beyond the reach of McNutt, but designed to ensure play remained offside. Good heads-up play there by Broadbent. McNutt got a little bit lucky at the top of the left circle, protecting the zone while outnumbered. But ultimately he gave the puck away, and the Kings were able to work up ice. Smart dump and chase by Tode, turning into a dump and change as the Kings get fresh legs on with just over 6 minutes to go in the first period. They lead 2-0 over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens in this Delaware Valley Hockey League U12 AA matchup. Levi Narog foiled a Delaware clearing attempt, worked the puck down low to Hoisington, but he was angled to the far corner by Slaw and Hayden Long. This is cleared and will come back in icing with 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go in first period play. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses across America craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. McKenzie and Narog took the draw to the left of Johnson. Long could not walk the puck free. This is blocked down by Negron. Lennox Negron, angled to the near corner by Shane Slaw. Saw his shot opportunity, poke checked off its intended target. Race on for a loose puck into the Exton zone. Hoffman converged with McNutt. Their collective momentum evaded that of the puck, and Narog is pinched by Slaw at the near boards at center, separated from the puck. McNutt tries to recover, but he's double-teamed deeper in neutral territory. McKenzie offering support. Leaves it back to Nate Babb at the Delaware blue line. Advance to McKenzie up the far boards. He gained the zone, but the puck was chipped right back by the back-checking Mariana Del Gurcio. 2-on-2 for the Kings. Weaving through traffic was Doherty, shot into Johnson's leg pad, and Ryan Menzel on the doorstep failed to finish off the rebound. In comes Berger looking for a third Exton goal. Cross-lot feed, the one-timer from Menzel. Denied by Johnson, who crossed post to post to make the save. Another icing against the Blue Hens comes with 4 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first period. Exton up 2-0. And no greater All-American tradition exists compared to a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware. You can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sausages and sides, sure to please any appetite. Learn more, head to sidsbbqandjerky.com. Visit them on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or contact them directly for your next catering order, and you can become the first star of your next special occasion. Jelic clears the zone to Lavieri, but he was outmanned mightily so in neutral territory. Turnover forced. Farrell started play up the other way, worked it around the horn to Doherty, but beyond his reach, the puck ends up in the far corner of the Delaware zone, where Ryan Menzel failed to maintain the Kings' momentum. Jack Jelic walking in from the far half wall, stripped of the puck by Menzel, who connected up the middle with Berger on the breakout, but he was sandwiched by a pair of Hen defenders, stripped of the puck. Jelic rolls it back in. This caroms to the far corner of the Exton zone, where Whitmore steadied it for Martin. Advance now to Berger, who after losing his footing, wristed the puck into the far corner of the Delaware zone. Delayed penalty coming up. And referee Justin DeCriscio signals a trip with 2 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the first period. This goes against the Blue Hen, number 25, Brendan Albert. 90 seconds for tripping at 12:09 of the first period. And the Delaware Junior Blue Hens are on their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the afternoon. Schedule your first cleaning today by visiting DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Babb failed to clear from the far corner. Tode to Kwiatkowski. He shoots from center point. Broadbent blocked that shot off his leg. Puck ends up in the far corner. Tode rolled it below the goal to the near side. Lawrence Ayers tries to walk in through traffic along the near side of the goal line, but to no avail. Kwiatkowski looking for a shot lane, feeds the puck to Whitmore. Give and go. Ayers one-timer, top of the left circle. Was a wobbly one. Hens can't clear off the carom as Whitmore crossed to the right point to protect. Final minute 45 of the first period. Final 25 seconds of the power play, and Ayers has got himself two. Lawrence Ayers with an absolute cannon. Sent the puck in, looked like it was tipped on the doorstep. A power play goal. For the Exton Kings. Has made this a 3-0 hockey game. Ayers with the assist. It was Brady Martin who had the net front redirect to beat Luke Johnson on the welcome mat. Final minute and change of the first period. Negron's going to go for interference as he played the body on Slaw away from the puck right in front of us. Minute 9 to go in the first period. Negron is off for interference, and the Delaware Junior Blue Hens are off to the Primo power play for the first time today. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo. Lavieri won the draw, but Morrison was overpowered by Hoisington. Babb hustles back deep into the Delaware zone to recover the puck. Hoisington tries to strip it from him, does so, throws it into a wide open Delaware zone. Johnson swats the puck to the perimeter. Hoisington worked back in through the train tracks, got a shot away from 15 feet, but it missed the near post. The shorthanded attack continues. Hoffman's shot from the bottom of the near circle, turned aside by Johnson, and Lavieri carries the puck out of the Delaware end, up the left wing boards, but into a quartet of Exton penalty killers, all of whom caught up with him. Final 18 seconds of the first period. This puck is cleared by Hoisington. Johnson struggling to get back on his feet, swats the puck to the path of Albert. Albert taken down upon contact with the forechecking Levi Narog. Morrison can't carry the puck through as the first period comes to its conclusion. It's 15 minutes in the books. The Exton Kings have a 3-0 lead over Delaware. This is Delaware Hockey Night presented by Long and Greenberg.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Set for the start of the second period from Gold Arena. Exton with a 3-0 lead over Delaware in this DVHL U12 AA matchup. Second period is underway. Brought to you by the Hooper family, longtime supporters of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey and of today's coverage of the Delaware Junior Blue Hens, taking on the Exton Kings. Final seconds of this Delaware power play tick away. Meanwhile, Ryan Farrell at center tried to stick handle past Jellick. Puck contested yet at center. Walked forward by Cole Doherty just over the Delaware blue line. And Hudson Simon recovers behind his own goal. Plays the carom shot up the near side. Alex Over double teamed at the point. Couldn't escape the tandem of Menzel and Voigt. Now overworks it free. Farrell turns it back the other way. Thrown in by Menzel from just above the Delaware blue line. Puck rolls behind the Delaware goal, where it is cleared out by Simon the other way. Jellick, double teamed just above the corner boards at the far side, gave the puck away to Berger. Berger with a drop pass to Voigt just inside the line. Threw a shot in, or at least tried to, Voigt did, but Over got a piece of it and steered the puck to the near corner. Now Over clears as it comes back to him. Off the stick of Austin. Farrell walks through traffic the other way at the top of the near circle. Simon slowed him up. Farrell gives it away to Shea Broadbent. He's got a breakaway. That breakaway is no more as Voigt caught up to him right at the Exton blue line. And a stick check sends the puck flying to the far wall. Jellick protects for the Blue Hens. over bobbled it at the top of the near circle. Farrell took it away. Simon recovered for the Hens just above his own blue line, but Taudet comes back the other direction for the Kings. Play whistled offside by Drew Munro with 13 minutes and 16 seconds to go in the second period. First of 4 games on Delaware Hockey Night today. Fans, if you are anticipating the men's Division III University of Delaware team's outdoor classic at Spring Mountain Adventures tomorrow night, unfortunately, Mother Nature had other plans, and with the overwhelming threat of rain in southeastern Pennsylvania, that game against the Buffalo State College Bengals, which was to be simulcast by our good friends at the Nickel City Hockey Network, will not go. That being said, a full slate of hockey here on DHN all weekend long, including a pair of University of Delaware Blue Hens games later today. And we'll take a look at that schedule when a stoppage avails us the opportunity. Whitmore at the near half wall works the puck low. The centering pass from Taudet resulted in an Ayers shot. He played the body on Albert in the far corner. And now Lawrence Ayers, who's had a hand in all 3 Exton goals, is going to be banished to the infraction chamber for 90 seconds. Ruled guilty of a rough. So an offensive zone penalty. Bob Thomas's least favorite thing in the world. Puts the Blue Hens back on the Primo power play. PrimoHoagies.com, or stop into your local neighborhood Primo on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. Simon, Babb, Callahan, Lavieri, and Kurtz, the 5 on for the Blue Hens. Babb at the base of his own bench. Rolls the puck low. Hudson Kurtz unable to center. Nobody home. And this is brought forth by Hoisington, but Lavieri broke up his momentum just inside the near side of the Exton blue line. Del Gurcio worked it ahead to Narong the other way. On further, it went to Hoffman, whose shot from 30 feet sails high, wide, and into the near corner. Lavieri brings it back the other way for the Hens. 35 seconds to go on this Primo power play. Caroms the puck into the far corner where Kurtz was slowed up by Hoisington. And now Berger leads a 2-on-1 for the Kings, shorthanded. Berger all alone, cross to his backhand, trying to keep Johnson committed to the near post, but Johnson was able to extend that right leg enough to make the save. We are 4 minutes into the second period. The Exton Kings with a 3-0 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. And now their greatest offensive asset has been released back to his bench. The Kings return to full strength. And Lennox Negron was slowed up at the Delaware blue line by Callahan. Menzel chipped the puck in over the stripe, but an offside gives us a pause in play with 10:35 to go in the second period. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning today at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Shane Slaw recovers for Delaware. In the far corner of his own zone, Morrison took a tumble as play migrated up the far boards. Net front feed. Menzel puts the 4th in for the Exton Kings with 10:14 to go. A second look at it. Menzel waiting on the doorstep. Lofts the puck over Luke Johnson. And in for Exton's 4th of the contest. Here comes Menzel again. Off the headman pass from Voigt after the Doherty faceoff win. Farrell protects the left point, walks in. Net front feed. Menzel lost his footing, battling for position at the edge of the blue paint. Farrell maintains for the Kings. He worked the puck low. Slaw couldn't emerge through traffic. Voigt winds up from the top of the right circle. Johnson falls on the puck to cover it as dinner plans are discussed in proximity to his office. Just as quickly, though, Kings and Blue Hens dissipate of their own volition, and the face-off will come to the right of Luke Johnson with 9 minutes and 37 seconds to go in second period action from Gold Arena. Jackson McKenzie failed to clear off the draw for Delaware. The first Kwiatkowski shot ended up in Johnson's pads. He failed to protect the point the second time round. And now Taudet regains for the Kings. Centering pass to Ayers, his backhand niftily tipped aside and behind the cage by Johnson. Babb failed to clear for the Hens. Taudet launched the puck low again. Albert tied up by Ayers in the near corner. Albert failed to clear as Whitmore held the right point. Whitmore threw the puck diagonally into the far corner, where Martin was canceled out by McNutt and McKenzie. Martin took aim from the top of the right circle. His shot was deflected offline. Nate Babb emerges for Delaware, presses the puck back into the neutral zone, but his stick was lifted by Martin, and now Taudet winds up after the Exton re-entry. Taudet's shot from 35 feet, waffle boarded behind the cage into the glass by Johnson. It's worked around to Whitmore again. Whitmore holding the right point. Feeds to Taudet, cross ice pass. Kwiatkowski launches the puck in from close, trying to finish on the doorstep. Was Martin, but Johnson with the glove save grinds play to a halt with 8 minutes and change to go in second period action. There's a new gold standard for digital media solutions for small businesses. 412 Communications offers web and graphic design, social media consultation, public relations, writing and editing services, multimedia solutions like the broadcast you're watching right now, and so much more. Visit 412communications.com to learn how they can help your brand build bridges with the people you serve. After a net front puck battle, Jack Jellick failed to clear the puck up the far boards. Hoisington protected territory for the Kings right in front of his bench. Here, Hoisington poke checks the puck away from the reach of Hayden Long, protecting the zone, leading to a shot from Lennox Negron at the near half wall, which sailed wide of the far post. Del Gurcio right down the pipe from center point, blockered away by Johnson. Simon fails to clear again. Hoisington keeping the zone airtight for the Kings as we pass halfway in this Saturday matinee. Long lumbers up the left wing boards, throws the puck in from just over the blue line. It's steered to the corner by Maxwell. Negron throws the puck into traffic up the middle, trying to connect with Hoffman, but Lavieri presses play back into the Exton zone for the Blue Hens. He's trailed by Long, who gains the puck in the corner, rolls it below the cage. It's slammed back by Del Gurcio to the near side. Mariano Del Gurcio battling alongside Lavieri in the near corner. Long centered. He couldn't connect with Jellick. This was taken away by Hoisington. Cleared. No icing as the puck skitters to a halt 20 feet ahead of the goal line. And that forces Landon Austin to try to regain territory the old-fashioned way. Austin up the middle. Tries to split the wickets. Can't generate the shot as Calvin Maxwell falls on the puck to force a break in the action with 6:19 to go in the second period. The Exton Kings with a 4-0 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Looking at what's to come the rest of the day. At 2:15, the Junior Blue Hens 14A squad takes on the Delco Phantoms. At 5:30 Pennsylvania, we migrate over to Fred Rust Arena. The Delaware Men's Division I Blue Hens look to complete a weekend sweep of the Rhode Island Rams. And then at 8:55 p.m., our finale today is the Delaware Men's Division III Blue Hens. Despite not being in action tomorrow, we'll host Rowan tonight. Exton's Cole Doherty was rung up for unsportsmanlike conduct at the 8:41 mark of the second period, opening the door for the Delaware Junior Blue Hens to have an opportunity on the primo power play. That said, they've been outmatched by this Kings team. Goals to this point from Ayers, Berger, Martin, and Menzel give them the 4-0 lead. That shot from Braden Voigt, just inside the near dot, was saved easily by Johnson. And now Farrell back deep in his own zone after the Hens cleared and came 5 feet short of an icing. Saw the Exton zone cleared. Shane Slaw off the turnover, couldn't generate a quality chance. Slaw in the far corner of his own end. Works the puck to Broadbent, who can't carry it clear. He's stonewalled by Farrell at the left point. Kings back to full strength. Solid kill from them again as Nate Babb works the puck up the near boards. Broadbent did not wait for Over to tag up. And this will come back offside with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go in second period action from Gold Arena. Face-off will take place directly in front of where we stand. Administered by Justin DeCriscio. Captured on film by our videographer and production assistant extraordinaire, Josie Billett. And a race for the puck the other way goes to McNutt, ending up in the far corner of the Exton zone. He tried to center to McKenzie, but Kwiatkowski intercepted that pass and worked the puck ahead to Lawrence Ayers. Ayers slapped the puck in from 5 feet over the Delaware blue line. It wobbled wide of the near post. Taudet blew a tire, trying to set up a secondary opportunity for the Kings, and Austin emerges with the puck. He gave it right away to Taudet, though, mid-zone. Albert put on the brakes. He didn't pursue the puck below the goal. McKenzie, meanwhile, collided with Ayers, who lost his stick. Now they break up of their own volition. And Landon Austin tries to outskate Martin through neutral territory. He headmans the puck to McNutt, who gets the first Delaware goal of the game. Jackson McNutt puts the Blue Hens on the board with 3.5 minutes to go in the second. And it is now 4-1. The Exton lead cut to 3. We had Austin on the primary assist, and that's going to be the only one. As Jackson McNutt foils the shutout hopes of Exton goalie Calvin Maxwell. Scarborough to Lavieri, on to Jellick. But in a 1-on-3 between the circles, he couldn't generate any further momentum. Slaw hustles on the back check to take away Hoffman's chances from the far corner of the Delaware end. Lavieri clears beyond the reach of Jellick. Hoisington recovers. D-to-D pass to Del Gurcio. Back to Hoisington, who throws the puck up the middle to Hoffman. It's picked up further by Negron and walked into the Delaware line before Lavieri poke checks it away, and Jellick kicks the puck on from center into the far corner of the Exton end. 2 minutes, 37 seconds to go in second period play from Gold Arena. It's a 4-1 hockey game now as the Delaware Junior Blue Hens 12 AA team, thanks to Jackson McNutt, are at long last on the board. Jellick through traffic, flips the puck to Lavieri, accelerating up the left wing boards. He gets a shot away from 35 feet. Kicked behind the cage by Maxwell, and now controlled by Del Gurcio. Stretch pass sails beyond the reach of Hoffman. This puck skitters up ice. Simon won the race to it. There was no icing. Puck playable by Hudson Simon, 5 feet above the goal line, so play on they do. But the breakout was botched. Hoffman net front, couldn't connect on Johnson. Didn't get great contact on the puck, and Johnson extended that left leg to make the save. We've entered the final 100 seconds of the second period. Exton up 4-1 over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. And this puck sails out of the zone. An icing signaled against the Exton Kings as Luke Johnson let that puck go beyond the goal line for the icing. Tailgating at Fred Rust Arena or watching the game on Delaware Hockey Night, whatever the case might be, score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagies party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagies, made with only the finest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and you save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagies on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your next party tray online at primohoagies.com. Riley Berger gives Exton one for the thumb with 65 seconds to go in the second period. It is now 5-1. The Kings regain their momentum. The initial shot came from Menzel. And Berger had a nose for that rebound to put it away past Johnson. In the penultimate minute of the second period. Berger again. Wraps around, tries to line up a shot in the slot. Babb blocked it from 15 feet away. The follow-up chance came off the stick of Cole Doherty, and he makes this 6-1 Exton. Berger found his own rebound. Set up Cole Doherty waiting just inside the dot. And with 42.2 seconds to go in second period play, the Exton Kings have extended their lead now to a full handful. Right off the draw, Jackson McKenzie tried to line up a slapper just inside the blue line of the Exton Kings, but that shot sailed wide of the near post. Albert recovers. Shot stick checked off its line, tipped below the goal by Maxwell. Final 15, McKenzie and Taudet battle for the puck at the near half wall. It rolls to the corner, chased down by Whitmore and a host of others. Tied up deep in the Exton zone. Finally, it's extracted. Albert recovers at center, but the horn sounds to signal the end of the second period. 30 minutes in the books. The Exton Kings have built up a 6-1 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. This is Delaware Hockey Night presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Watching the game or tailgating with friends? Score big and serve in style with Primo Hoagie's party trays and sampler platters. There is no bigger crowd pleaser than Primo Hoagie's, made only with the highest quality Thuman's meats and cheese, sliced fresh to order and served on Primo's award-winning seeded rolls. You get the best tasting hoagies in the area and save yourself the prep time. Stop into your local neighborhood Primo Hoagie's on Baltimore Pike in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, or order your tray online at PrimoHoagies.com. It's not just a hoagie, it's a Primo.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
30 minutes gone from Gold Arena here on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. The Exton Kings with a 6-1 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens in the first period. Lawrence Ayers recorded a goal and 2 assists. In the second period, Ryan Menzel with a goal and an assist. Also the goal and assist, Cole Doherty. He had the tally off the Riley Berger rebound with 43 seconds to go in the second period, making this a 6-1 hockey game. The Exton Kings with a clear-cut advantage over the host Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Farrell plays the puck across to Voigt, who advances it up the neutral zone to Hoisington. Kwiatkowski net front. One too many stick handles. Johnson had time to react there and hug the far post for the save. We saw backup goalie John Jellick stretching during the intermission period, but Johnson remains in for Delaware for the time being. Here he steers the puck through traffic off the stick of Kwiatkowski into the near corner. Logan Kwiatkowski protecting for Exton. Whitmore double team. Saw his shot from just above the near dot. Stick checked off its line by Simon. Hudson Simon and Whitmore continue to battle. Sweeping in, Jack Jellick recovers the puck for Delaware and now walks it up the near side, trying to set up an odd man rush. Farrell tried to pickpocket him just beyond center red, but Jellick kept on ticking, ultimately dumping the puck below the Exton goal, where Bryce Hoisington works it back the other way. Recovered by Simon. Lavieri holding center point headmans to Jellick. He threw a shot in from the high slot, but it ends up in the glove of Calvin Maxwell with 1 minute and 24 seconds elapsed in third period play. Sponsorship opportunities are available here on Delaware Hockey Night for the 2023-24 season. We'll be back again next year here in the first eight, covering the best of amateur hockey from youth, collegiate, and everything in between. To learn more, email James at 412communications.com. We'll be back with the University of Delaware squads next year. We'll be back with Salesianum next year as well. And we certainly hope to have another full season of Delaware Junior Blue Hens coverage coming your way as well. Doherty winds up from center point, ricochets the puck off the back glass, and Slaw clears. That shot from Broadbent was off the post. He pops up back on his feet in the corner, centering feed to over, intercepted by Narog. This is cleared. It was tipped by Hoffman on the appropriate side of red to negate the icing. And Shane Slaw from behind the Delaware goal fails to work through forechecking traffic. Johnson made the save on Negron, came up with the follow-up chance. Del Gurcio tried to snipe one from the top of the left circle, but Johnson still out of position. but Johnson lunged back into the cage to make a third rapid-fire save. We're nearing the 3-minute mark. Oh, I don't know. I thought Hoffman stayed onside there, but Drew Munro blows the whistle, signaling otherwise with 12 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third period. The Exton Kings with a 6-1 lead over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. 14 single A competition coming up after this game concludes, as the Delaware Junior Blue Hens organization hosts the Delco Phantoms, making the short trip from Aston, Pennsylvania, down to Gold Arena for the second half of our matinee doubleheader. Landon Austin succeeded in protecting the left point for the Hens. Centering pass up high to Long, who headmans down the slot to McNutt. Shot from 20 feet, wobbles wide of the near post, and Berger clears. Austin forced to play this puck as it came nearly to a halt within 20 feet of the Delaware goal line. Icing was waved off. Austin stripped of the puck by Nicholas Taudet, whose shot from the right dot sailed wide. No, that's not an earthquake here at Gold Arena. You're hearing some of the young fans stampeding up that metal walkway which separates the boards and the first row of seats in this bandbox arena, which now, believe it or not, is over a half-century old. The original home of University of Delaware Blue Hens hockey, right here, Gold Arena, before Fred Rust Arena was built in the 90s. Berger, slap shot from center point, right off Johnson's breadbasket, and now carrying the puck up the far boards, Jackson McKenzie wrists it through traffic. The race on for the puck just above the goal line. Hayden Long got there in time, but he careens headlong into the corner boards after slapping the puck toward the blue paint surrounding Calvin Maxwell. He's slow to get back to his feet, assisted by Jackson McNutt. He regathers his wares after the self-inflicted yard sale. And to applause from Blue Hens and Kings fans alike, he will head back to his bench entirely on his own power. Looked like he just got his bell rung by the collision there. He'll regather himself and be cycled back in before long. David Lavieri takes the draw across from Logan Kwiatkowski at the far dot. Babb protected the point for the Hens. Had some help from Jelic maintaining the point right in front of the Exton bench, but this puck was pushed free by Hoisington ultimately, and Kwiatkowski recovers in the near side of the neutral zone, backhanding it between the blue lines ahead to Hoisington, but in a one-on-one, Nate Babb got the last word there, driving play to the near corner after a failed shot attempt. Kwiatkowski bulldozes toward the low slot. He left the puck to Farrell up high amid heavy net front congestion. Lunging again, Johnson makes another stick save, keeping the house clear with 5 minutes elapsed in the third period. Lavieri's got a one-on-one the other way, but his Hens have 5 to make up. Solid defense by Mariana Del Gurcio on the back check, taking away Lavieri's attacking potential, and Hudson Kurtz, to the dismay of the Blue Hens fans, was rung up for tripping. 5 minutes and 9 seconds into the third period, so the Blue Hens down 5 are headed to a Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning today. At DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Farrell carries the puck up the middle on the re-entry for Exton. He lost a shot opportunity in close. Puck sailed wide. It's held in at the point by Del Gurcio. We've seen solid defense from her all game long. Whitmore to Del Gurcio. Wow! She rockets one into the corner. And that gives Exton the convert. DeCriscio and Monroe discussing what they saw, as we didn't see a goal signal from Monroe initially. That's a good goal. A power play tally, too, from Exton's Mariana Del Gurcio. She boots home the convert. And it's 7-1 Exton. Whitmore with the helper. In this commanding effort from the Exton Kings. Well, they're certainly reigning today, REIGNING, on the Blue Hens parade. Slaw gloves the puck down on his side of the red line after Cole Doherty tried to loft it up ice for the Kings. Slaw pushes back into the neutral zone, caroms the puck below the goal. It ends up in the far corner of the Exton zone, where Voigt was pickpocketed. Working forward is Broadbent, but unable to pave a way toward the cage. Doherty can't clear. Albert recovers for Delaware. Cross ice pass was intended net front for over. Morrison, ultimately in the best position to play the puck on, couldn't do so, and that opened the door for a 2-on-2 for the Kings. Negron's centering feed sails beyond Hoffman. Puck chased to the near corner. Newark tries to maintain, but the defensive reinforcements swarm in on him. Lennox Negron with a shot from 35 feet, stick to the far corner of the Delaware zone. Now it's cleared out by Albert, but maintaining the zone for Exton at the right point was Voigt. Newark, the recipient of a centering pass in the high slot, had no shot options as he was marked heavily by Slaw. Doherty lines up a one-timer from center point after the fact, directed to the near corner. Negron cycles to Doherty. We are well past halfway in the third period. 7-1, the score, advantage, the Exton Kings. Doherty denied by a Johnson stand-up save. He freezes the puck here for a pause in action with 6 minutes and 54 seconds to go in regulation. Again, looking at what's to come the rest of the day on DHN. The Junior Blue Hens 14 Single A squad hosts the Delco Phantoms. That game slated for a 2:15 start. The Delaware Men's Division I Blue Hens look to complete a weekend sweep of Rhode Island at 5:30 p.m. And then our finale at 8:55. The Delaware Men's Division III squad taking on the Profs of Rowan University, formerly known as the Glassboro Normal School in South Jersey. No shortage of action today from the University of Delaware ice arenas, and we're grateful for the company of each and every one of you here this afternoon as Lawrence Ayers gets rung up for his second trip to the infraction chamber with 6 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in regulation. A second roughing minor for Lawrence Ayers. Sends the Blue Hens back to the primo power play, but man, do they have an uphill battle in front of them. Mackenzie, Scarborough, McNutt on up front. Babb and Slaw holding down the back end of this primo power play. Mackenzie got stick on puck first, trying to center to Babb, but it was taken away by Nicholas Taudet. Tode angled by Slaw to the far corner. Stripped of the puck. McNutt backhands it up ice and barely out, as Brady Martin was ruled offside on the re-entry with 6 minutes and a tick to go in regulation. Calvin Maxwell's had a heck of a game in net for the Exton Kings, but he's also had solid defensive support the whole game. Five and a half minutes remaining. Martin protects the point for the Kings, swats the puck low. Babb recovers for Delaware. He clears. Lavieri works the puck further up ice to Jelic, but it comes back to Lavieri just above his own blue line. 22 seconds remaining on the Ayers penalty. Hens kept to the perimeter of the attacking zone once again. And Farrell muscles through traffic as the Ayers penalty reaches its conclusion. Farrell's shot from point-blank range right into the blocker of Johnson. 4.5 minutes to go in regulation. It's a 7-1 hockey game. The Exton Kings in absolute domination. Albert under forechecking pressure from Whitmore. Got the puck ahead to Lavieri. He was stood up by Kwiatkowski. Austin couldn't walk forward as he was slowed up by Whitmore. The retaliatory cross-check draws the ire of Messrs. Munro and DeCriscio. And it looks as though they're both going to go. We'll see what for. Both for roughing, and we're going to stay 5-on-5 with 4:10 remaining. In the contest. Last play face-off. Spotted just above the Delaware blue line. And Simon up the far side was slowed up 10 feet above the Exton blue line by the presence of Braden Voigt. Kwiatkowski and Hoisington together muscle through traffic, using their size, strength, speed, and balance to their advantage. That sounds like it's taken straight from the USA Hockey rulebook. The centering pass to Mariana Del Gurcio results in a shot covered up by Johnson with 3:42 remaining. We encourage you all to stick around at the conclusion of the broadcast for the Sid's 3 Stars of the Game, presented each and every Delaware Hockey Night broadcast by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Hoisington works the puck below the goal to the near corner. Del Gurcio, under 2-ply pressure from Albert and Simon, couldn't backhand it toward the cage cleanly. Kwiatkowski steamrolls Albert, who's slow to get up. Entirely a hockey play. But action halted with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. In come the Kings again, led by Colin Hoffman. Lazy shot from inside the dot, directed to the corner by Johnson. Menzel looks slapper momentarily at the left point. Now the give and go. Comes back across ice from Berger. Leg saved by Johnson. Puck rolls to the far side and is pushed clear by the Blue Hens. Menzel and Berger back deep in their zone to recover. Drew steps up on the forecheck. Slaw's slapper from the point takes an awkward bounce. Babb recovers. McKenzie and McNutt tag up to maintain onside presence. Babb was bodied down at the far wall by Berger. Play continues on with inside 2.5 minutes to go. Now 2 and change remaining. McKenzie just stayed onside as McNutt carried the puck in over the Exton line. McKenzie's shot stick checked by Newark. And Menzel clears. Slaw looked to have re-entered, but Justin DeCriscio whistles play offside with 1 minute and 48 seconds to go in regulation. Face-off will come to the right of Calvin Maxwell. Here in the final 108 seconds. Lavieri and Martin to square off. Austin, one-timer from center point off the draw. Pursued by Lavieri as the puck bounced off an Exton body in the low slot. Lavieri couldn't generate a second chance opportunity. Here come Martin and Taudet together. Taudet jumped the gun and was offside as Brady Martin carried the puck over the Delaware line. 1 minute and 34 to go in the contest. And another neutral zone faceoff sees Delaware's David Lavieri push play back as far as the Exton line. Doherty recovers. Farrell works the puck up ice. Martin plays it on up the far boards through the scorer's table area. Ahead to Taudet. Delayed penalty coming up. It will go against the Blue Hens. And now Simon touches at his own line. A slash signaled by Drew Munro with 1 minute and 12 to go in regulation. Nicholas Taudet slow to get back on his feet. As Alex Over is ruled guilty of a slash, putting the junior Blue Hens on one last Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill for the afternoon. Tim Dominic in the building. With 1 minute to go in regulation of this 7-1 rout, the Exton Kings have delivered to the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. Lavieri staying with the play, steered to the corner by Farrell. Lavieri protects the puck, works it to the high slot, where Babb off the toe of his stick backhands it high and into the corner. Cole Doherty plays the carom shot behind his own goal, trying to connect ahead to Ayers. Here comes Nicholas Taudet in a 2-on-2. Taudet's shot bothered by Slaw in the far corner. They collide below the goal, vying for the rebound. Taudet back on his feet, regains the puck. Lavieri throws the puck through the top of the crease. Ayers recovers for Exton, turns and shoots at the top of the near circle. That chance was blocked. Final 5 seconds. Slaw's backhand clears the zone. Farrell couldn't protect. Doherty back at his own line, can do nothing more. The horn sounds, and the game concludes with the Exton Kings scoring their 16th win of the season A 7-1 tally over the Delaware Junior Blue Hens. We'll take you to the Sid's 3 stars of the game, presented by Sid's Barbecue and Jerky. Today's third star with a goal for the Kings, Mariana Del Gurcio. Lawrence Ayers, second star with a goal and 2 assists. Riley Berger, by way of 2 goals and 1 helper, earns first star honors for the Exton Kings, improving on the year to 16-5-1. The Delaware Junior Blue Hens dropped to 3-18-1 in their DVHL season. Once again, the final score, Exton 7, Delaware 1. We'll be back at 2:15 p.m. for the second half of our matinee doubleheader. The Delaware 14 single A team will take on the Delco Phantoms. That's up next on Delaware Hockey Night, presented by the Law Office of Long and Greenberg. For Josie Billett, this is James Witherite. We'll do it again in round about a half hour.